What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today I want to talk about Vinnie Paz's latest album titled Cornerstone of the Cornerstore. Didn't want to fuck that up. I know a lot of people were awaiting this album, so was I. I'm a gigantic Vinnie Paz fanatic, frontman of Jedi Mind Tricks. Y'all should already know who he is. I've done multiple videos on Jedi Mind Tricks and Vinnie Paz, and he's back with his new shit right here. I'm proud to own it, and let's just jump into it, okay? There's the cover, here's the back. Got 19 tracks on this bitch, okay? Let's look on the inside here. Boom, there's the inside. Take the CD out. Got Vinnie Paz and another nigga standing over here. Vinnie Paz staring down at you like, what the fuck are you staring at? You know what I mean? Close that up there. Let's get the insert out. Okay. Open it up. You basically got the front cover right there as a poster, if you will. And on the back, production and feature credits. Alright, so we put this in this bitch. Alright. No, I need this shit. I need it out. I need to tell you who produced on this shit. Let's jump right into this, okay? Production on this bitch. You got Ish Quintero, you got Oh No, Buck Wild, my homie C Lance, shout out to you C Lance, 7L of 7L and Esoteric, shout out to 7L. You got Teddy Ruxpin, Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts, legendary Beat Nuts. Stoop, the Enemy of Mankind, in-house producer and DJ for Jedi Mind Tricks. J Zone, Al Coda, and that's it. C Lance is on here a couple times, a bunch of times, and yeah, he's repeated. And same thing with 7L and Oh No. Okay, production wise, DJ Eclipse. I'm sorry, I left you out. DJ Eclipse, and he also does cuts on here as well. Shout out to DJ Eclipse, okay? Production on here, I mean, I've said this before about Vinnie Paz, and I'll say it again because it's true. I think he has one of the best ears for production in hip-hop, so that should tell you how I feel, but we'll go into it a little bit more in the pros and cons, okay? Let me see, I don't want to miss anybody on the cuts. Yeah, it was mainly DJ Eclipse. Okay, good. And J-Zone also did drums on his one track. I know he's into live instrumentation lately, so let me point that out for you. Features on this bitch. You have Eman, who is now I guess it's safe to say that he's a frequent collaborator with Vinnie Paz and R.A. the Rugged Man. You have Conway. Shout out to Conway, the Machine. I'm a big fan of this. You know what? I'm gonna do a separate video on Conway and West Side Gun. Stay tuned for that. Ransom, Ghostface Killer, legendary Ghostface Killer. You have Hus Kingpin, Smooth, AG, and OC from the legendary Digging in the Crates crew. Jack Frost, Razkaz, Malik B, Agala, and D.I.T.C again, D.I.T.C is on here twice. Yeah, I mentioned him before. Yeah, Paz loves to have a lot of features on here. On this one, it's measured out pretty well to me. Even though he does features a lot, which a lot of people say, and which is true, but the features are able to hold themselves down, and so is Vinnie on this. He's a veteran in the rap game. For those that follow him, you already know what this is. Love the features on here. They all do their fucking thing. And yeah. So pros and cons. Pros is Vinnie Paz. You already know, and some may view this as a con too. You already know what you're getting as far as lyrical content. You're getting the God body, hard body rap, which I'm a big fan of, especially coming from him. He has his own style, very recognizable. When you hear this dude, you know who the fuck he is with that raspy voice. The only one who rivals him with raspiness, as far as I'm concerned, like lately, is probably Jadakiss. But yeah, you know who Vinnie Paz is when you fucking hear the dude. You're getting a lot of the gangsterisms. As far as content, the things that really stand out on this album, track 7, The Ghost I Used to Be, he's taking 2 different scenarios, and he's talking about the change or the metamorphosis that person who he's talking about went through to leave his past life behind. What else? He does a sequel to Pennsylvania with Jack Frost and Malik B. Dope track there. Pennsylvania was originally on, I think it was Season of the Assassin. That track was, correct me if I'm wrong. So much going through my head. There's so much. You can see the CDs. Yes, I am going to do the collection video. I'm going to do an updated one, but you can see I got a lot of fucking music, okay? Track 1793, dope fucking track. You've never heard Vinnie Paz like this, and I love his evolution as a rapper as well. But he did the retro thing, like the title of the track insinuates. It sounds exactly like a track that came out early 90s, 93. Definitely reminiscent of Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em by Rakim. As a matter of fact, he borrows a couple bars where he says, "Why try and harm me? You couldn't fuck around with Paz with an army," which, if you follow Rakim, you know exactly where that's from. Definitely reminiscent of that shit. Love that track. Track 19, Writings on Disobedience and Democracy. This is basically a part 2 to You Can't Be Neutral on a Moving Train, which is a track that was on God of the Serengeti. I can't talk today. God of the fucking Serengeti. Jesus Christ. Yeah, one of my favorite tracks on that album, where he's speaking on historical incidences, and I guess he's leading it into today, because if you follow that track into this one, it's chronological. It's going in chronological order, okay? I want to speak on production. This album to me was kind of different as far as production on other Vinnie Paz albums, because Vinnie Paz, like I said, I love his ear for production. But this one was a little bit lighter as far as his ear for production on other albums, because, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because it's still dark. It's still dark as fuck, but it's not very loud and in your face like previous Vinnie Paz albums. This one has more of a mellow, darker tone for the most part, and I love it anyway. Anything Vinnie Paz does, I'm always itching, ready to go, ready to jump at the album. So yeah, this album, fucking insane. Go fucking pick this shit up. Please support Vinnie Paz. Please support Jedi Mind Tricks. My rating of this shit, I'll probably give it an 8.5 to a 9. all the fucking great albums always come out on the second half of the year. Shout out to Vinnie Paz. Pick this bitch up, please, okay? And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. And that's it. Damn, I'm dropping shit. Peace, bitches.